Hey guys, my name is Ellen Fox. Welcome to my channel. And I was on YouTube the other day and I saw a couple of trailers and I was like, They were Squid Game official trailers for season 2. And I thought, while we wait for season 2, we can watch these and see if, the makers did a good job or not. So I did that, and I also went ahead and asked some people to describe Squid Game to me in 5 sentences. So let's watch the trailers first and then get on with the challenge.
Number 62, first elimination tonight.
They knew everything about us.
Who would do this?
Number 71 is eliminated. Number 14.
They made these rooms for us. They're watching us. They know every move that we're making.
Do you want to see my face?
That is a very good trailer. That is very good. Like, I don't think I've ever come across a trailer this good. That is excellent. That is insanely good.
They knew everything about us.
When I saw the little boy, I thought he was 067's little brother. Like, oh my god, can you imagine if they continue with the story and bring him in? That would be so sad. Like, he already lost his parents and then he only had a sister and she was lost to this game. And now, even if he wins this exact same game, there might be like a little sense of like, I won, I'm out of this. But there would still be like, my sister, she did not make out of this. And I just think that would be so sad. I really hope that he doesn't even find out what happened to his sister. Like, the whole thing about knowing that she was in debt and she went there to get off that debt and bring their mother, that can, sort of put you in like this sense of guilt and feel like you are the reason it happened. It's not, you're not the fault. You're not the one at fault. It feels that way. So I really hope that he has like a good childhood living with, what was his name? Sang-woo. I really hope that, he lives with his mother and grows up, goes to university, graduates at the top of the class, and just becomes a really good person and spends a really good life. I really hope that. So, I really hope that no one has to go through something like this where they have to pay with their life.
71 is eliminated. Number 14.
They made these rooms for us. They're watching us. They know every...
Okay, this is another great thing. If they decide to change the theme of the games. So in the first season, we had like sort of children games and everything was like pink and pastel and, there were children's game and everything like that. I think it would be really fun with like every season, however many seasons we might have. With every season, the theme changes. So like here, it kind of seems like train station or at the same time, like, games or like adult games. Like, I don't know exactly how to describe it. Like the words are like at the tip of my tongue, but like the best I can find is like a train station, like an airport. That is what this seems like. And I think that is just so excellent if like the theme changes. The games are obviously going to change. Everything changes and it's just going to be so much fun. Like kind of not watching like 400 people die, but at the same time it does sound like kind of fun. Oh my god, they went all out and edited 456 as a frontman. I do not see him becoming the frontman. I mean, he absolutely hated it. He like spent a year questioning everything and being empty at the same time. And I just feel like the only reason why he might become the frontman could be like, him becoming a part of it to bring it down. That makes sense. So maybe he'll do that. At the same time, for the theories for season 2, I do feel like a lot of people are saying, that Ali might be alive or 067 might be alive because, we really like them and we want them to be alive. But I don't think either of them are going to be alive. I don't think so. But on the other hand, the police officer, I do think that he can be alive because his brother literally gave his own kidney to help his brother. Like, I don't think he would give him a wound that could kill him. So I just feel like that inspector might be the only person that might survive and be, returned for season 2. And I really hope he's alive. I really hope he's alive. I mean, it's like the most realistic hope to like wish that he is alive. So I really hope he's alive, and I really liked him. Lastly, this takes place on a ship. That is also really cool because you're like in the middle of the ocean somewhere, and you're like far away from civilization. Ain't nobody's coming to get you, save you or anything like that. So I think, to be on a ship, that also sounds like a really good, I was like good and great, right? A really great idea. Let's watch the second trailer.
경마 좋아하시죠? 당신들은 말입니다. 경마장의 말.
잘 들어. 난 말이 아니야. 사람이야. 그래서 궁금해. 너희들이 누군지. 어떻게 사람에게 이런 짓을 할 수 있는지.
I just have to say that I'm a difficult man to please. I hope you won't disappoint me.
Shall we?
This trailer was sort of disappointing. I mean, they just put clips from the first season and like didn't even try to make them like different. This was like a disappointment. Also, let me know, who was your favorite VIP? So the first person I DM'd refused, but the second one did give me an answer. They were like, number 1, Squid Game is intense. Number 2, a great lesson on greed. I mean, yeah. I mean, the people who left right there and then, they saved their lives, so yeah. Number 3, Squid Game teaches others how important empathy is. Oh, I can only do 3 hope to selves. Yeah, that was really sweet. But yeah, I guess, there were many life lessons to learn in Squid Game. But at the same time, I feel like a lot of people do misjudge the series. Like, especially like Sang-woo, for example. Everyone's like, oh, he's the villain. When your own survival is on stake, you can hurt others for your own survival. So I guess, he wasn't entirely the villain. He was just a person trying to survive, but like, obviously he was bad, but like, he wasn't the worst. The next person was so sweet, and they decided to send me a video. So let's watch the video, and I thought that was so sweet. Like, oh my god, that was just so sweet.
I love Squid Game because it's a wonderful show. I think it's really amazing, it's thrilling, it's emotional, and I think all the actors did an amazing job in portraying their characters. And I think they put a lot of emotion to it, which is wonderful. And I really love the show because it's really thrilling, because you never know who will survive and who will die, and you just want to know. And I think all the characters have a different past, different stories, and that's what I really like the most. And of course, you can see behind me my wonderful posters. So I'm a big fan of Squid Game, and you guys should really watch it if you haven't seen it yet. So it's amazing.
Oh my god, that's actually a really good point. She was like, everyone had a different background. Like 4, 5, 6 had a different point. He wanted his daughter and wanted his mother to get the treatment, and he was like, not the most mature and serious person in life. Sang-woo, on the other hand, was like an overachiever who was now facing a hard time. And I do want to point out that he did put his mother's like house or maybe business on like as a guarantee and got the loan. So I thought that was like really bad. And then like there was 067 who was there for like, maybe she was trying to like she was hoping that she would like get out of the debt, get something for her brother, get a house, get her, find their mom. And I thought that was really sweet. Then number one, the most absurd guy, and then there was Ali, who was like, he was like an immigrant, and his story about how he first sent his wife away, and he was like, I'll follow you, but then he didn't. It was just so everyone's different story was a really it was like a really great thing. And also like the inspector that they threw in there, that was absolutely amazing, because like how he was like, he became a guard, and then he was like constantly changing masks. It was like, okay, this guy is changing more faces than my ex. Next person was like, yes, sure. And I was like, thank God. And they were like, number one, nerve-wracking. It was. Number two, unexpected. Yes. I mean, a part of me obviously knew that 456 was going to be the one who is going to win. But at the same time, the way every person died, like, it was something. And when the officer died. Oh God. Really like the officer, man. Then there is exciting, 4 traumatizing. Yes, it is really traumatizing. And 5 awesome. That is really great. Okay, the next person was like, there is a man in debt who lives with his mom. He meets a guy who gives him his card from winning a small game. Would have been just better if 456 had like just slapped him and gone on with his life. Like, he's just forgotten all about the money, slapped him, moved away. Okay, he rings them up and wakes up in Squid Game. The man finds out he's in a death game and realizes he needs to get violent, and he wins the Squid Game and earns all the money, but doesn't use it out of guilt. Yeah, I think, he did spend like a year in depression, but I do feel like, he at least should have reached out to his daughter. That was something that I thought was like, come on, man. I know you're really sad. You're really, really, really sad. I cannot even imagine what you're going through. But still, just go after your daughter at least. Like, her presence can heal you. So, Next person was like, it is a very gory but heartwarming show about a game where people are in debt, go to earn money. They are They are friendships, betrayal, and more, and I really recommend it. Oh my God. I feel like the friendships and the betrayal were like the best part of like this little group that they formed, and then how that group like slowly broke away. And the one thing that I loved about 456 the most was how he remained positive. Even when like Sang-woo picked Ali, he was like, that's okay. With like 001, he kept having this like positive energy about him that I thought was so sweet. And how, I really also like, how everyone had like a different personality. So Sang-woo was obviously like sort of negative. Ali was like really naive. And then 067 was like really defensive and really like, she had like a wall around her. And I thought that was just like, just show all these different personalities. I thought that was just amazing. So like, they didn't just show us downright good people. They showed us different personalities, and that was just amazing. This person was like, sounds fun. I haven't watched it all, but since it's over my TikTok For You page and Instagram feed, I know pretty much all about it, haha. So I was like, okay, give me anything. It's supposed to be fun, so I think your lack of knowledge would be amazing, but I haven't watched it yet either. That's what I said. I have watched it. I was just like, maybe it'll be fun. So it was like, oh, okay. It's pretty graphic. Yes, it was like really fun. There is a spicy scene. Yeah, like after I found out that my 11-year-old cousin watched the show, I was like, why would you do that? Like, we need a supervisor over you. Player 067 is hot. Ali deserved way better, yeah. And it's an all-round pretty decent series. So yeah, this was really sweet. Yeah, and that's it. So that was it for this video. Really hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, give me a like. Also, comment below and let me know how you would describe Squid Game in 5 sentences, or let me know your predictions for season 2. Let me know that, and also subscribe, click the notification bell so you'll be notified every time I upload, and also check out my edits channel. I do have some Squid Game edits over there, so yeah, you should go and check them out. And that is it. I'm the only Fox in this world, and I would really appreciate if you go and follow me on my Instagram and my Twitter. My Instagram is at Elena_Fox, and my Twitter is at ElenaFox, and that is it, and bye!